everybody, Rima from Eureka Fabrics here in the third installment of our Successful Sewing series. Say that 3 times fast. This is a series where I help you get out of your head and take a few easy steps so you can make the clothes that you want that will fit you and become the favorites in your closet. Today we're going to talk about using what's already in your closet as a guide to identifying the most important patterns for you to spend your time fitting. If you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you watch the first 2 videos in the series, links below in the post description, and hit that subscribe bell and the button so that you won't miss the other videos in this series. I think it's really going to help. Okay, so here we go. We all have some fave clothes that we love to wear. They're our first choice whenever we want to look great, feel comfortable. So let's deconstruct why we love these garments and identify what they all have in common, and then figure out what patterns to fit that we will actually get some use out of. So try this with me now. Hit pause if you have to. Pull out your very number one favorite top, the one you love to wear, the one you wish you had 10 of. Why do you love it? What part of your body does it accentuate? Does it draw more attention to your shoulders, your bust line, your waist, your hips? What kind of fabric is it? Is it soft and drapey? Does it have body so it stands away from your body a little bit? Is it clingy? Where are the seams? Does it have princess line seams down the front and maybe the back? By the way, this is an armhole princess line seam, and this is a shoulder princess line seam, in case you weren't sure. Does it have a waist seam? How high or low is that waist seam? Where is it tight? Where is it loose? Is it color blocked or has some appliques or some other design to draw your eye in a particular place? Is it long? Is it short? Does it have a straight hem, asymmetrical, or a high-low hem? Is it stretchy? Is it not stretchy? Make a list of all these attributes because you're going to need them later. They are your guide to choosing the right pattern and to adjusting it to making it right for you. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret. The reason you love one brand of clothes over another is that they are using the same pattern for every darn thing they make. Really, the same pattern. Let's take a look at Coldwater Creek, which is a company I get a lot of inspiration from. But you can do this with any brand. Oh, and for now, we're going to ignore the sleeve question because you can make a top or a dress without sleeves, or, sleeves at any length or style. That's a whole other video how to do that. I'll put that on my list. Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you a bunch of tops, and yeah, a dress is just a long top, in the knit section on this website. They all look different, but they're all the same pattern, every single one of them. Let's start with the V-necks. These 2 tops are exactly the same pattern. On the gray one, they have literally cut the front piece apart and then sewn it back together to get those princess lines, those vertical lines that are very slimming on most people. So if that's what you want, you're going to want to learn how to do this. It's basically the same thing as my color blocking video, so check that out. And I should also say that sometimes princess line seams are functionally darts, but that's not what they've done here. They've just added them in. Now let's look at the blue one. Same body shape, same V-neck, but they've added the collar, which is nothing but a scrunched rectangle. I need to do a video on it because that's one of my favorite necklines, that scrunchy thing. It serves the same purpose as a turtleneck, but it's kind of more interesting. Anyway, I guess they figured that the interest in this top was in the neckline, not the body, and so they didn't even bother putting the princess line seams in. Next up is this short sleeve duo. This one's really obvious. I mean, it's the same pattern, but one of them will look better on you than the other depending on where you want to draw people's eye. If you want people looking above your bust line, then you want the red one. If you want to show off your bust line to waist ratio, then you want the blue one. For me, it's always about accentuating my shoulders and drawing people's eyes away from my extra wide hip bones, so I go with the red style. Does this make sense? Like how to look at this? Let's do one more. In this trio, using the identical pattern, they changed the shape of the hemline, added a Henley detail on the green one, and added style lines on the rust one. Which one would I pick for my body shape? The blue or the green. The rust would make me look even more hippie than I already am. The blue one would cover my fanny, which is great, And then the Henley would add power to my upper body, which is where I want folks to be focused. So now let's go back to your fave top that you pulled out of the closet. Is it easier to see why you love it now? What shape is it? Where are the details that draw the eye? Where are the seams? This is why I love super basic patterns. The pattern I wear the most is our basic tee because it's just that. It's so basic that it's almost a blank slate for you to imprint your own style on. I have cut and recut that pattern into so many different styles, I have lost count. Because now that I've made that pattern fit me, I can use it to make any style and I know it's going to work. But how do I make it fit me, you ask? Make sure you watch the second video in this series if you haven't already. And in the next video, I'm going to talk about the most common fit issues and how to fix them. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time.